Welcome back, everyone. Left Wing Zero here with day 2 of the Think Fast competition. Day 1, I went 6-4, and I decided to start broadcasting all 10 of the videos from day 2. So these are the first 2 battles. So let's get started here. My opponent opens up with Haxorus. I open up with Cloyster. His Haxorus is going to go with a dual chop, trying to break my focus sash and KO me. But I have high defenses on Cloysters, so I survive and get a shell smash off. So that was a good, a good try. I mean, a lot of times in this situation, Haxorus doesn't really have any means of really doing anything to me. So he tried to go with 2 hits off, but didn't work. So I get Icicle Spear, and it's a 2-hit KO, very easy KO on Dragon, obviously. So I got lucky there. Now I send a second Pokemon in, which is Darmanitan. Now I kind of make a mistake here. I went with a Rock Blast, which is would be obvious, meaning it's weak, but I miss. It's not a very reliable move. I should have gone with Icicle Spear. Would have probably been a KO, being his defenses are very weak. So he does end up, KOing me. So that was kind of a bad luck, which in this situation you don't really want to have much bad luck, because one mistake could cost you a match very easily. So I bring in my Reniculus, he withdraws Darmanitan and goes into Goodra. So I'm still going to get my Trick Room off for free with no damage. And I'm going to go first, so I'm going to go with Psychic, which isn't going to do a lot of damage. However, I do get a special attack drop on Goodra, which is huge, being Goodra is a very defensive tank, special defensive tank, so I was very lucky there. So again, our Psychic off brings it down to about 30% health. So one more Psychic should do it. I just got to survive this Thunderbolt, which I do, and I get the third Psychic off on Goodra, which will finish it off. Which, if it didn't get a special attack drop, it probably would have taken like at least 4, maybe even 5 to KO it. The Darmanitan comes back out, and I'm still faster with Trick Room, so I'm going to use Psychic, and it isn't enough to take out Darmanitan, who gets his Rock Slide off, which is enough to feint my Reniculus. The Darmanitan's very powerful attack-wise, but very weak defensive-wise, so it can be very dangerous, but under Trick Room, it can be pretty easy to defeat him. However, in this situation, Trick Room is over, so I have to hope that I survive this attack. So I Mega Evolve Ampharos. And Ampharos is very strong defensively, so I'm going to go with Flare Blitz, which isn't going to do a lot of damage because I'm Dragon, so it's going to be not very effective, and he's actually going to feint himself on recoil damage. And that's how first battle went, the win. Could have very well been a loss with the mishap with Rock Blast missing, but I got lucky there, and sometimes that's what you need. You need a little bit of luck sometimes. And now I'll go with my second battle. And speaking of luck, we'll see what happens in this battle. So I open with Cloyster, and he opens up with Reniculus. And I already know that obviously Reniculus is very tanky, being I run one. So I'm going to go with Shell Smash, which I already know I'm faster. But I'm not really confident that one Shell Smash is going to finish off Reniculus. But fortunately, he misses a Focus Blast, so I go for a second Shell Smash. It's a free gift. I mean, anything Reniculus can do to me, he'll just bring me down to my Focus Sash, and he has no form of priority. So I'm in good shape here. I can probably get an easy KO. So he gets his Focus Blast off, and he does bring me down to my Focus Sash. So I think I'm in good shape here, but then he has a Quick Claw. A Quick Claw, which means he goes first, and he feints my Cloyster. So I go from being very confident about winning this match with Cloyster sweeping his whole team to being in doubt now. I'm down 3-2, so bring Ampharos in. I'm going to Mega Evolve and try to put a dent into this tanky Reniculus. But at least I know I'm faster than Reniculus, because Reniculus is very slow, which is why I always use him to open up with Trick Room. Get Signal Beam off, which is going to do a lot of damage, but I didn't feint like I wanted it to. So you get a Psychic off, which isn't really going to do too much damage to me, but it does drop my special defense, and I'm going to get another Signal Beam off to feint Reniculus. So feeling a little bit better, but I know that he has the rest of his team. I saw in team preview at the very beginning of the battle that the rest of the team seemed pretty fast, so I knew I was probably going to be in for a bad time. So Garchomp's going to go for an Earthquake, easily KO my Ampharos. Again, if I was faster, if I was under Trick Room, Garchomp would have been no problem. I like the last battle from day one that you saw. Bring in Talonflame, and a very slim chance here. I mean, Brave Bird can only KO Garchomp if it's a crit. Otherwise, it's just about like it is 80% damage. So he's going to get Rock Slide off. I was hoping that Rock Slide would miss, but it wasn't so lucky there either. And he wins the second battle. So far we are 1-1. I'm going to keep on posting videos 2 at a time. Keep looking forward to those battles. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.